Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy aka Zarujarambe back again with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. We now have 3 new Extreme Z Awakenings with the Majin Buu Saga Extreme Z area for the Fizz Angel Goku, the INT Ultimate Gohan, and the Strength Kid Goten. In this video, we'll be going over a complete guide for first unlocking this Extreme Z area if you haven't done so already, and how to beat all of the stages for these 3 units Extreme Z Awakenings so you can get all of the Awakening medals and other rewards associated. So getting all that information here in a minute, but first make sure you check out that link in the description below to join the awesome Discord community. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future content like this. Drop a like on the video today if you find useful information, and comment down below if you have any additional questions or comments. So let's first start out by going over to the Dokkan Wiki. There's a lot of information to cover in the video today. I'll try to cover it as quick as I possibly can to keep it short and sweet for you guys. I do have some other videos on my channel associated with this Extreme Z area because it has been updated multiple times. So I'll put links down in the description for things such as how to unlock the Extreme Z area and do the other stages of this event if you're curious about that, and then also a fast farming guide for the Strength Goten, the Fizz Goku, and the INT Gohan. So go ahead and check those links out in the description, and let's go ahead and continue here. So this Extreme Z area, we're going to be focusing on the most recent 3 stages, level 9, 10, and 11 for the 3 units that we had discussed. First of all, to unlock the event, you need to beat all stages on all difficulties of the 3 story events you can see in the right corner of the screen. A Turbulent Start, World Tournament Reborn, Evil Revive, the Most Fearsome Majin, and Showdown, the Ultimate Final Battle. Once all stages and all difficulties are cleared of that, you'll go ahead and you'll unlock this Extreme Z area, but let's go ahead and also focus on Evil Revive, the Most Fearsome Majin, because this is where you're going to farm out the Gourmet Chocolate item here. It's a currency on stage 5 of the event. You'll use that currency to go into the Baba shop, and you'll use it to purchase the Strength Goten, the Fizz Goku, and the INT Gohan. And then once you've got all of those units, you'll also farm out the 2 kinds of Awakening medals here. You've got the Fat Buu medal on stage 4, and then you've got the Super Buu Awakening medal on stage 8, and those medals will be used to awaken, to Dokkan Awaken the units, and then you get them to where they can be Extreme Z Awakened. So all in all, you will need 19 of these Gourmet Chocolates for each unit to get basically 4 units for Hidden Potential Path, 10 units for Super Attack level 10, and then another 5 units to get their Super Attack leveled up all the way to 15, making it, again, 19 for each unit, a total of 57 Gourmet Chocolates, which luckily, you do have the Majin Buu Saga increased drop, and it's not just free-to-play units, you can use all units, so if you have a team of all LRs, you can get almost 250% boost, so it should make farming this out pretty easily here. And again, you can see that Gourmet Chocolate shop is where you're going to get, in the Baba shop, you'll get these 3 units here. So if you have any questions again about any of that stuff that I went over, go ahead and drop a comment down in the comment section below and I'll answer it the best I can. So let's go ahead and focus again on the Extreme Z area. Here are all of the units that you can bring in mixed combinations of the teams here. And of course you need to have the respective unit on the team when you're taking on their stage. As with all the other Extreme Z areas, the Z Hard difficulty will give you your bronze and silver medals with a chance of a little rainbow question mark pops up every now and again for an increased drop. And then on super difficulty, the left path gives the gold medals and the right path gives rainbow, and again that question mark can pop up to give you an increased drop. There are some missions associated with other Dragon Stones, so you get some Dragon Stones for beating the event, of course, and then you also have them for these specific missions here. So anyway, let's go ahead and hop over to Dokkan Battle, and I'm going to show you just what I've got going on here. So what I would recommend for you is that in this order is what I did the Extreme Z Awakenings. I started out with the Strength Kid Goten because he has type advantage over the Fizz Goku, and then I Extreme Z Awaken the Fizz Goku because he has type advantage over the INT Gohan. So that way you can use those units, which are pretty good for the events, to bring them in and to beat it without really too much difficulty. And you can also see the Extreme Z Awakening medal count in the top of the screen right there. For each of these units, you need 15 bronze medals, 40 silver, 30 gold, and 30 rainbow to get them completely Extreme Z Awakened. So like I had said, let's go ahead and let's start with the Goten stage. And I'm going to do this on super difficulty so you can see just what I'm doing here. And you have a few different options, by the way. If you want to take on this event, you have a few different options for your pretty good lead units here. So the first one we're going to talk about is this Majin Buu Saga category lead for Babidi and Dabura, 130% lead, and they have type advantage. So really good stuff there. For some reason, I had the Majin Buu and Hercule, which is also a free-to-play unit. They're not a bad unit once you Extremely Awaken them, but you can see it's only a 77% lead, and that is exactly what they give you to take on this event here. That is the only friend unit that you can bring in. So not a bad unit, but if you have that Babidi and Dabura, you can bring them in and you get an even bigger buff. And all of the units that I am bringing in are basically extreme type units besides the Hercule and Majin Buu, but they are all type advantage as well. And then of course you have to bring in that Goten. So what I would tell you is that you know, if you want to rewind the video a little bit and pause on that little Dokkan wiki page, you can see all of the units that can be brought in. Basically, this event isn't going to be too difficult as long as you're bringing in the right units, but my biggest recommendation for you is try to get your team mostly type advantage units, so in this case, AGL type units. So let's go ahead and take this on. Again, we're on super difficulty, so right path is going to give rainbow, left path is going to give gold medals. But I'll show you that this isn't too hard to take on. There are some times where the units may get hit pretty hard if they're in the wrong spot, but it shouldn't be too bad as long as you're placing things in the right spot and you have the right units on the team. Let's go ahead and see how much damage we can do here on the Goten. And again, this isn't the only team that you can use. Like I said, you can kind of play around with the team builds a little bit, and just if you don't have all of the units that I'm showing you in this video, it's still not impossible to mix some things up and bring in other units of what I'm showing. But I'm just showing you this type advantage team as AGL because it's so much easier to beat the event because you can see how much damage they do. And luckily we got the additional attack, one rotation on super difficulty, and we're all said and done. So that easy there. You go ahead and farm out those medals for the Goten. Once you get him Extreme Awakened, you can actually get into the Goku Extreme Z area event, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. And he will do some really good damage and really help out for the next stage. Once this loads up here, we'll go ahead and go in. There we go. Nice. Got a new high score there. Our next one's going to be passing the mantle, which is stage 9, which is going to give us the Extreme Z Awakening medals for the Goku. So again, you have a few different options for your leader skill. This one's a really good one. It's going to be the Strength Goku. All types keep plus 3 HP attack and defense plus 100%, and he has type advantage. Now again, you can bring in the Majin Buu Saga category leads, and they do just fine if you don't have this Goku, or if you need a different unit there. This is not the only one you can bring in. You also have the Super Class Keep plus 3 HP attack and defense plus 90% Goku that is from the Baba Shop using the Virtual Dokkan Clash currency. But basically, this is the team that I've got here. This is the one that I've been using to beat the event fairly quick. All type advantage units, all Goku's family units. So it really helps out with the Goku's family links and buffs, besides, of course, the Hercule. But let's go ahead and take this on super difficulty as well and show you just how quick we can get this also. So again, if you have any other questions about these team builds as well, you can do one of two things. You can either drop a comment down in the comment section below and let me know what units you have, and I'll help you build a team that way. Or you can go over to the Discord chat. Again, that link's in the description below. You can post a picture of your box of units, and myself as well as many other people, we're more than happy to help you guys build teams and beat this event if you're having any difficulties with it. But this is the fully Extremely Awakened Goten, and his super attack is level 15, and there you can see he did over 2 million damage there. And this Goku is Extremely Awakened as well. You do need to bring him in on the event, but if this Hercule does enough damage, where unfortunately it is the friend unit, he may be able to finish this one off one rotation as well. Not quite. So again, it is the friend unit, so we'll go ahead and we'll put the Spirit Bomb Goku here and just finish him off. And so 2 rotations, and if you're lucky, you can get it in 1 full rotation. Taking the super attack here from the Goku. And we should have no problem dealing enough damage to finish him off here. There we are. So, easy enough. Like I said, it shouldn't be too difficult to do as long as you have type advantage units and you're putting your units in the right slots on rotation. It doesn't take too much heavy thinking. Some of these Extreme Z areas can actually be fairly difficult. I have found that all three of these stages are not too bad. And again, I do think it is worth going through and Extreme Z Awakening these three units because they actually get some pretty good buffs. I go over that in a video that I put on the channel. Again, you can check the links in the description below. But here we go again. We have our Fizz type units. The main lead unit that I'd say is probably a pretty good one here is the Fizz Deborah because he is a Majin Buu Saga category lead 120%. If you don't have him, again, you can kind of mix things up a little bit. You have some units that you don't necessarily have to stick to completely free-to-play units. You do have this Vegeta that is Extreme Class, Keep plus Reach, Attack and Defense plus 90%. Again, a unit you can get from Baba Shop, so you can build a complete Extreme Class team if you choose to do so. And again, like I said, you don't have to just stick to type advantage units. You have a lot of units to pick from, a lot of them being completely free to play. So mess around with the teams as you see fit. And let's go ahead and let's wrap this video up by taking on this final stage of the Extreme Z area with the INT Gohan. And I will actually I'll try to put some timestamps in here. I know it's a little bit late to mention it now, but I'm going to put some timestamps so you guys can jump around in the video if you need to get to a specific spot for the stages for the Extreme Z Awakenings for these units. But let's go ahead and see if we can't get this guy knocked out in one rotation here. And I actually don't have this, the LR Saiyaman 1 and 2. I actually don't have them Extreme Z Awakened. I did let that pass me up, so they're doing not quite a million damage there. But if you have them Extreme Z Awakened, you'll likely be doing much more damage than that. Alright, one rotation, one and done. Super difficulty again. Showing you that really not too bad to go in and get these done and get all of the rewards associated. So there you have it, all three stages on super difficulty and all of the information that I put out today. Hopefully I did help you guys out. Hopefully you'll be able to go in and clear these stages without too much difficulty and get these units Extreme Z Awakened. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, again, make sure to drop a like. Comment down below. Please let me know if you guys need any additional help or if there's anything I talked about today that maybe didn't make sense. Comment down in the comment section below and I'll answer all of that stuff as best as I can for you. Make sure you're checking out that link in the description below to join the awesome Discord community and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can continue to follow content on the channel and support the content. I really appreciate that. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming by and checking out the video today, and we will catch you on the next one. Signing out.